Hi, everybody. Welcome into the Forget Me Not Streamcast. Forget Me Not Village is a revolutionary way to treat dementia. And we are here with you once again on Facebook and on YouTube in order to bring you the latest of what's happening in the life of Pam Spetto. You know what this is really turning into, Pam, is sort of like, every other week blog update on your life. And you are one of the most interesting people around because of what you're working on. And it's fun for everybody to see it as we go. And I'll tell you what else, there's more people that are starting to pick up on all those things that we're talking about on Facebook. We're seeing all of our posts hit more people. So you're catching on. We want to make you as popular as Miley Cyrus. So that's our goal. In a different way. Sorry. We'll turn the page on that. Tell us where you are, Pam. How are you? Hello. Introduce your friends. Let's talk about
I am in the brand new Rocksteady gym of Roseburg. Yay! And I brought with me my partners in crime, Robin and Greg Kovach. Yay! They are the expert boxing people that are going to be coaching Rocksteady Boxing. And for those of you that don't know, in between me is the world famous Sandy Hendy. Woo! Yeah, and she is a great Parkinson's person because she does a support group and has been for a long time. And she pedals herself a lot. She runs the pedaling class at the Y for Parkinson's. So we are working together to get an all-around exercise program for those people in town that have Parkinson's. And then over my shoulder, that away, is Jim Dirksen, been my longtime friend forever and ever. He has the beginnings of Parkinson's. And we are going to work on slowing it down, stopping it, reversing it, whatever we can do, because he's our first boxing guy. Woo! Sandy's our first boxing girl. We had our first open house Saturday, and it was a huge success. We had people that came in that just weren't really too sure whether or not they wanted to box. And by the time they left, they had such a good time they didn't want to go. It was actually very awesome. And while I've been moving, I actually found my old gloves that I've had since my kid was in high school. These things need to go in a gallery somewhere because they're so old. But yeah, that tells you how much I really love boxing, even as a woman. Yeah, it was awesome. It straightened my son out a lot. He's now a really good kid because he's afraid. You never have to hit him. You just have to kind of make him worry a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually give you guys a little demo of what's going to go on here at the gym. We actually have a quadriplegic that wants to come and box. So we're not going to be working with just Parkinson's people. We're going to be working with people with really anybody that just wants to enjoy the sport. So we'll have women's classes for boxing because from personal experience, I know knowing self-defense and boxing is so important for a woman, especially in this day and age. So we'll have boxing classes for them. We'll have all levels of skill. So you don't have to worry about being up against, Johnny Apollo or something like that. Everybody's going to be the same. And we're going to have a lot of fun when we do this. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Wow. Well,
good story.
Quite a bit of progress has happened too with the last time we were down there. You were talking about trying to become a Rocksteady Boxing affiliate, trying to sort of put together classes, get the word out about this. And it looks like some boxes have been checked here in the last few weeks.
Oh, hey, I'm moving and a shaking. These people are totally jazzed that, they're excited about it. Greg has got a mixed martial arts boxing background. So he's like into it. In fact, I saw him yesterday in the gym, and he was actually boxing with someone here in the gym. And I thought, okay. Yeah.
It wasn't his shadow?
No, it wasn't his shadow. Yeah, and that's the thing you got to understand. We don't hit anybody. We hit mitts, and they're going to show you what that looks like. So you don't have to worry about getting hit or competing in the ring or anything like that. It's just strictly for workout. It's strictly to help your balance, help your reach, help your voice. I mean, all those things that kind of happen to you even as you just get older, it certainly will help. So I'm going to take the class. What the heck? And I'm a coach. I said I already bought my gloves. My gosh, I'm halfway there.
Yeah, all three of us now are certified, ready to go in this. So.
Yes. Believe it or not. Little old me, certified boxing coach.
If you certify them, they will come.
Yeah, there you go.
We're ready.
Pam, this isn't the first time they've said you're certified, so that's really great.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering after
Certifiable, I
today.
guess, would be it. Well, I want to show you something here real quick. So here's the Rocksteady website, and I wanted to show you something kind of neat. So if you go to rocksteadyboxing.org and check out what's happening here, you can go to find a class, and let's see, I want to take that down. You can go over here, find a class, scroll down, pump in 97470, and watch. Boom. Right there. There it is.
We're on the map.
You're on the map.
Yay!
Yeah, I thought you might like seeing that.
Yeah, for sure.
So you are certifiable, indeed. Well,
And then check this out real quick.
Look at that logo.
gee, I wonder how you had that made.
I don't know.
It's
Can
crazy.
you show them the fighting back one?
It
And then-
randomly appeared overnight.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to turn the camera around through the cage here, but I painted that one on the wall too, fighting back. And then below that, I'm going to put against Parkinson's.
Right on.
So all of these are logos that that we can use from Rocksteady Boxing.
Sure. Well, why are you so dialed on this, Greg?
I'm ready to go.
But what is it about Rocksteady Boxing, Parkinson's, and all that has you so committed to it that you're on this today and putting those big motivational things up on the wall?
It's what I've done for a living with, mixed martial arts and my karate background from the late 80s, and this just falls right into it, especially, and then, of course, you're helping people as well. So it's a win-win.
The major turnaround, though, was going to a class down in Medford. He went there. Well, all three of us went to see what it was about and see, if we could actually do the same thing. And oh my, that was all it took for all three of us. We've seen the rewards, we've seen the smiles, and we've seen that is definitely something right up our alley.
Almost everything that they were using in that gym, we already had here. And a lot of the techniques that they were doing, I've done it for years. So it's, like I said, falls right into play.
It took a lot to get him not to join that class right then and there. He was, standing on the sidelines going, "Put me in, coach, put me in, coach, I can do it." But yeah, it was an eye-opener right there.
Yeah. So how, other than, and we've got Pam's email up here, is there another way people need to reach out in order to be part of this if they want to join or have a loved one be part of Rocksteady Boxing?
They can find us on Instagram. We have an Instagram account. It's called Rocksteady Boxing Roseburg. You can be our friend on that, and it has our website on there that they can click on and go to. They can email us at, what is our email?
Info at Rocksteady?
No, it's, my goodness.
I found it on the website. It's roseburg@rsbaffiliate.com.
That is it. That is it. They can reach us there. We have a Facebook page as well. It's Rocksteady Boxing Roseburg, I believe, on that. They can be our friend. They can like us. They can message us directly. All of those things will lead us, lead you to one of us, and one of us will get right back to you and hit you up with any, or answer any questions or anything that you have.
Great. All right. Or you can send an email to Pam, which is on the screen right here, and she can connect you up with Greg and Robin. All right. So you want to take us through a little demo here? Let's see some fist fly.
Yeah, I'll be working with Sandy first here, just having her move around a little bit. Working on basically just 1, 2 duck unders.
And she's ready, man. She is fierce. She can go for it. Really.
Don't build them up too high.
Yeah, no, you were awesome.
And don't forget, folks, you can post questions or comments in the chat on the fly, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube.
For sure. And one of the things that we look for when I'm working with people is if they're hunched over like that, I'll hold the mitts up a little higher to get their posture up. So we work on posture and good technique. So first of all is the fight stance. So get ready like you're going to scrap me, okay? And your lead hand is always your 1. So you're going to call that out there. And remember, I always tell people, pretend there's a tight bungee cord hooked to your thumbs that's wrapped around your neck. So when you throw that punch out there, it comes right back on the phone. Okay, that's up on the phone.
That does better now.
Yeah, so when you throw your big power 2, this hand can be out here, but when you throw it, this one comes back, kind of towards your ear on the phone, and then when you come back to fight stance, it doesn't have to stay here. So, okay, boom, turn your hips a little bit, boom, boom. So just slow them down. Your lead leg is your 1, but remember that bungee cord on your thumbs. Okay, when you throw that punch, boom, it comes right back to here. Don't bring it down, okay? Just boom, boom, boom. Okay, lead hand is your 1, so we're going 1. Let your hair out a little bit. 1.
There you go.
1. Good. 2. 1, 2. There you go. Okay, 1, 1. There you go. 2. 2, 1, 1. Okay, chase me back up just a little bit. Okay, chase me down with 1.
There you go. Good.
Back up again. Okay.
You can hit him, but he can't hit you.
Your hands start going to here. Okay.
All right.
Remember the bungee cord. Okay, slow it down. 1. Chase me down. 1. 1. Good. 1 more. Back up. Good. We want to stay in the frame here. Okay. Now we're going to throw a hook right here. Bam. There you go. Turn those hips into it. Boom. Okay. We're going to go 1 hook. Boom. There you go. 1 hook. There you go. 1 hook. Whoa. 1. Hold on. Let me call him.
Good.
1. Good stance. Hands up. 1. Hook. Lead hook. Go. Boom. 2. Lead hook. 2. Boom. Lead hook. 2. Hands up. Good. Good power. Good power, and you're hitting the center of the mitts really well.
Hitting the center.
Okay. 2, 2. Good. 2. Good. Go. 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 Good. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. That's okay. 2.
Good job.
I know.
That's
Okay,
good.
back to your fight stance. Okay, 2. 1 more. There you go.
I was sure you're going to take 2, 2, 2.
1. Duck.
Oh.
2. Okay, 1. Duck. 2. Come across. Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
1. Duck. Come across 2. Boom. There it is. 1.
I hit you.
There it is. Go.
Just knock them out.
He'll smile.
Good. Go.
Good.
Go.
Yes. Get it.
There you go. All right, let's let Jim in here for a
Oh, wait, let's
second.
show her how you felt. Look at that smile on your face.
It's empowering. One thing, Brian,
Come on in.
For all the people that are doing rock steady boxing, I've done it at other places. It gives you such a sense of power. You don't feel weak, even though your meds aren't working and you're not feeling great. Just being able to throw punches at people, not Greg.
You can if you want.
You can.
But it just empowers you to feel well. It's not about being sick while you're here. It's about being well. It's about living strong and pushing yourself further and further each time you come. And the community that it develops is just remarkable. And you become family, just like our spin class. We're all family, and they need that camaraderie because social isolation is really important in Parkinson's.
Absolutely.
And I am not losing my voice. That's one of my strengths.
Oh,
It's not going anywhere because I'm always yelling out in class, and I've always had a strong voice.
That's
But
perfect.
other things I notice are weaker.
And that's one of the things we do work on too, is
Yeah.
voice activation, for sure.
All right.
So exercise is important, right? for
It's the
Parkinson's?
number one first thing in line of defense if you're diagnosed with Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Exercise, exercise, and more exercise.
So if you hadn't been exercising, would your Parkinson's be worse now? than-
Oh yeah, I was diagnosed in 2005.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So I've been, and I was exercising at that point. So I just upped it.
Upped it even more.
The more you do, the more you can do. You have limitations. Like I said, your meds kick in at different times or kick out at different times.
Right.
That makes it challenging for people. But, you just persevere. Especially when you got a floor like this. You're not worried about falling. This is awesome. And then we teach people, Pam said you can teach people how to fall.
Yeah.
And that's critical. They're not breaking arms and legs.
Hips.
And hips.
Yeah, these are really nice mats in here, and I actually have 1/2-inch carpet padding underneath of them to
And he's got his
even
wall over here.
absorb a little more.
Yeah, everything's bad.
Yeah, and just in case you do fall against the wall, which I've done many times once I get kicked in the head by a certain friend, I couldn't get my balance.
Robin.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It was one of my buddies, Chris Folsom, one time, and he got me, and it took like 20 steps, and I still couldn't get my balance and fell against the wall.
Wow.
So, believe me, a padded wall sometimes is kind of nice. I owe you one, Chris. I've never forget that.
I love knee jackets too. Those are nice.
The classes are going to be 90 minutes. So you basically come in, you're going to do kind of warm up for 20 minutes, some games, just good activity, and then it's going to be a 40-minute workout. That's when we'll get gloves on. And a lot of times we'll do sometimes circuits, but we'll have different stations in here. Like one person can be over here throwing knees or something like that. And then the next station, they might go to the bag and just sit there and roll uppercuts. We're going to expand the gym over here pretty soon. And we're going to have big, heavy, we're going to get some more bags, different type ones for the ones, I can't remember what they're called.
Double-ended. Double-ended bags and some speed bags and maybe a bob if you're not familiar with bob.
Oh yeah, we're getting a new bob. We tore up a couple of those, so.
It's
Bob.
like a half
Bob
guy
is
that you can
Bob
punch.
is the thing that looks like a man. You can-
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
we're gonna
have your
get-
way with Bob and he won't say a
We
word.
can name it Brian.
We could.
Look
That's
at
it.
Brian Prowitz after Brian. There we go.
That looks like a face of happiness.
You're just dying to come over and try, aren't you, Brian?
I am actually. I am. I'll be talking to somebody down there here pretty soon. I need a new hobby. So
And don't forget, we got the pool too. You can jump in the pool when you get done boxing.
well, I want to make sure that we tie this together with Forget Me Not Village, Pam, and the work. You've talked about Parkinson's, but as you develop Forget Me Not Village, talk about how important things like Rocksteady Boxing are going to be to sort of the day-to-day life / therapy.
Exercise is the key. We're so used to sitting and not doing anything. I'm going through the state's adult foster home thing. There's only 6 hours of exercise a week. Come on, what kind of exercise is 6 hours a week? That's prime for falling. That's prime for, just prime for getting hurt. So this village, we're going to have exercise, all different levels of exercise for, between yoga and qigong and boxing and the swimming and keeping people active so that they don't lose muscle tone. So this village is different in that concept. Everybody stays active, everybody works at their own level, and everybody has cotton picking fun. Fun, that word we used to do. Now, yeah.
Fun.
So that's what Forget Me Not Village is all about. It's changing a culture. It's changing the way we treat people with Parkinson's and people with dementia and people with brain injury. As I said before, the quadriplegic that wants to come and work out. Now, really, I mean, she's only in her 20s, so she's really young, had an accident, broke her back. But, looked in the paper, what, those 3 guys all broke their back on the front page of the News Review, and they're back to work. Come on now. What's wrong with that picture?
What's right with that picture?
There you go.
And you were talking about building a rock climbing wall too.
Yeah, and we're gonna probably
Listen to this.
Yeah, there's such a thing as a rock climbing for handicapped, which basically you're in a harness and you can use your arms to climb the wall. I saw it down in Phoenix. It's called 360 Activity, I think it's called. And we have our sign shop over here has got a huge wall that we'll be able to build one. So if you want to try that, you can try a lot of different things. We've got equipment. It's just going to be fun, a lot of fun. I don't like to do it if it's not fun. So that's it in a nutshell. It's going to be fun.
Just more of the work that's going in right now with the beginning stages of Forget Me Not Village. There are really 2 big projects going on. One is the house where Pam and Robin and the whole crew are right now, but then also the proposed location south of Roseburg on Highway 99. And a lot of the questions on Facebook this week were trying to determine, people were trying to figure out, if the plans and some of the ideas that you had that we have promoted on Facebook, if that was the location you're at right now. And really, wouldn't you describe the house on Airport as the first step?
Yes.
Where you can put some of these things into process and people can see the impact of
Right.
what it is that you're accomplishing with the larger project.
Yes, that's exactly right. It's a mini village. The big village that Tom Pappas is building, that's the one down on 99, and that one is just going to blow your mind. That one will just be beyond. It's going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. So, yeah, everybody's got to start somewhere. We're starting right here, and I've got 2 really, really good people here that are,
Yeah, 4.
4. Oh, and Jim, 5. We got a lot of good people here. Gosh, they're going to run me out of here if I don't remember everybody. All these people that are supporting this. I mean, this is awesome. Come on, people, you got to try it. It's going to be
So
fun.
you have a lot of support, I know, even around the world, and you can see about that at forgetmenotvillage.org and on previous episodes of this Streamcast as well. But Pam, what's the thing? What do you need most right now to try to get to that dream of that project on Highway 99?
Money. Just money. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. Yeah, no, right now we're in the middle of remodeling the house. So help would help if laborers out there. I can't find a plumber. So if anybody is a plumber and wants some plumbing, I got plumbing to do. We've got painting to do. We've got floor work to do. We got a lot of work to do in the house so that we can have families come in and live. So that's important, but money is always important. You can't get much done without money. So
Word of mouth too. Spread the word.
yeah, spread the word.
Tell your friends. Let everybody know what's happening. We're shaking things up.
You want to get
Yeah, we got to get Jim on there. Oh, and Home Depot.
Listen to this.
Wow, they're backing me like, they're paying for all the flooring, every bit of it,
Wow.
and a big discount on all the building supplies, everything we need in the house. I mean, I'm just amazed at what Home Depot has done. My husband used to work there when the store opened, and the manager himself remembered Rich.
Yay.
And he said, this is a great thing you're doing in honor of your husband, which it is, and trying to help other people at the same time. So he said, we're going to do everything we can. He says, I'm going to get as much money as I can for you. So, yay, that's a big deal. The flooring was expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all of it is. But Pam, also talk about the support you have from whether it's TIPA Snow or some of the
Yeah.
interest.
TIPA, we had a representative of TIPA's here for the open house on Saturday. And she took lots of pictures to send back to TIPA and the whole PAC crew, because I am a certified dementia trainer. So, and TIPA's been following me all along and been highly supportive of what I'm doing. So yeah, they were here on Saturday night. So I was really, really happy. Yeah, lots of support out there, which has been my motivation for a long time. So,
Yeah.
And now we got local support. And that's what I love the best is the local support, the people here that
Yeah,
are just phenomenal.
people coming out helping any way that they can. And
Yeah,
that's always good.
yeah. But I need a plumber. And I
We need
a
plumber friends out there.
Yeah, plumber friends out
Please.
there.
You're just like everybody else looking for that contractor plumber person for all the
Who
projects.
happens to
that are
be
going on.
a nighttime electrician.
A jack of all trades, yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yay. So we got
Terrific.
Jim back here. Come on, Jim. John.
Okay, I'll work with Jim just a little bit. Ready? I'm ready. Yeah, in a good stance, okay? All right, this is your lead hand again. Lead hand, I usually like just a little bit higher, okay? About right there. Yeah, good. So remember, this lead is your one. One, then big power punch, two. Okay? One. Good. One. One. Okay. Two. One. Duck. Two. One. Duck. Two. There you go.
Show them the knee stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Yes.
One more. Chase me up.
Get him.
Good.
Right across.
Okay. Switch. Okay. Chase me down. Good. Those look really good. You're shuffling that stance just right. Good. Practice. Yeah. Okay. Now you're gonna go. You're gonna grab somebody's back of their head. You're gonna go. Okay, you did this last week. Right. Okay, when I hold this out here, slap it both. Go. Go. There you go. There you go.
Get him.
There you go. There you go. Go. Let it out. Remember, I told you earlier. Okay. There you go.
Good. There it is.
There you go. One more.
Come on, get him, Jim. Woo!
Power punch. Here, two. Go. 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 One more. Good. Back up. This is fun. Switch your stance.
I know.
He's having fun.
Pushing Greg around.
Okay. Same thing. Here's your two. Go.
Jim. Good.
One more. Good.
Good focus, man, too.
Okay, remember the rubber band around your thumb. Right. They look good, and then it started getting a little lower.
Yeah, the shoulders are starting to get heavy.
Yeah. After a few punches, your shoulders start getting a little tired.
This is the first time in years I really exercise.
Put. And bring it out just a little more. Turn the corner with it. There you go.
Woo.
Go.
There it is.
Go.
Elbow up. Elbow up.
Go. 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 One. See? Yep.
There it is.
That's why I always test people.
Yeah.
Because your one is your lead leg. So every once in a while, I'll throw that little test in there. One. Good. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. Oh. Two. One. Two. Two. There you go. Good.
Woo!
Yay.
That is exciting stuff. I could just see how balance, power, exercise, heart rate, cardio,
Yeah.
confidence, all those things all wrapped into one.
Doesn't
It's
it really go
obvious.
into the box? Come on,
Exactly.
Brian, come on over.
It's obvious why
I'll
rock
help
steady
you next
boxing
week.
is so important for everything going on with what you have. So, what a great demonstration.
Get the dopamine levels moving.
Yeah, get those
Very good,
dopamine
that's one thing
going.
it is.
That's right. We're all chasing the next dopamine rush, aren't we? All right. Well, Pam, any closing thoughts on today's Streamcast? I think this is going to be the most popular one we do.
I hope so. It sure is a lot of fun, you know, and in this day and age, fun is hard to find. So yeah, get in shape and have some fun, and yeah, let's go for it. Come on.
All right.
Message us, call us.
Yeah.
Yeah, questions, anything, just let us know. We're here to help. And, you know, don't be afraid. It's fun. That's what it's all about. If anything, you meet somebody new and you have a good time.
Yep, for sure.
Awesome. You can find out more at rocksteadyboxing.org. You can contact Pam at the email we've been flashing on the screen, pam@forgetmenotVillage.org. You can see Pam's story, the story of she and her husband, Rich, who is really the motivation for all of this. It set Pam on that experience with Rich, and his story is really what is driving Pam and all the things that she's doing, because she doesn't want to see other people go through what she went through with her husband, Rich, because it can be done better, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So-
It shouldn't have been that bad.
Yep. All right. So check it out at forgetmenotVillage.org, and you can join us for another Streamcast, the first and third Thursdays of the month. And you can see this video again, not only on Facebook, but also on YouTube for Forget Me Not Village. So we're hoping that these get shared to people who have somebody in their life who could benefit from this and the work that's being done, or even just the conversations that are happening right now around Pam and all of her friends, many of whom, but only a fraction of whom are on the screen right now, because Pam's really got it going on out there. So keep it up, Pam. I know you're moving, you're sweating without even swinging boxing.
Yeah, I got my workout today so far.
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg.
All right, you guys. We'll
One
take
second. Bring it in. Rock steady on 3.
What?
Remember 3 feet distance. Ready? 1, 2. Rock steady.
Hey!